Check one, check two. Hope I look good to you. Well, howdy, boys and girls. Nick with Thick and Rugged Outdoors here. I want to apologize. It's been a long, hot minute since I've been on here. But starting today, I have made my mind up. I am not going to go do anything hunting related without filming it from now on. Might be a shitty video, but you know what? It's content. So there's that. Anyway, as you can see, I'm in Mexico driving. Now I'm actually headed back down to Maryland right now. I'm headed to Maryland. I'm going to get my spot set up in the northeast section of Maryland, where that big, gnarly, non-typical, weird-looking buck was hanging around. Backstory on that buck in particular: he traveled 26 miles from one trail camera to the next. 3D archery shoot today. That's cool. Anyway, that deer traveled 26 miles. I'll put a picture of him in this video just to show you guys what deer I'm talking about. So, quick update on myself. I'm slacking big time on this hunting preparation. Deer season starts in like, what, 3 or 4 weeks? Yeah, oh my gosh, 3 or 4 weeks, that's nothing. And I only have 1 or 2 places to really dress up and get ready. This one I want to get really set up because it's a drive to get down here, and it's just a good property, and a family member of mine owns it, so I told him that, you know, I'll hunt here. If you want the deer gone, I'll take care of the deer problem. So we're at mutual understanding there. So I'm getting this set up for myself to benefit me and make it easier for me to have deer on camera, deer in front of me, and deer in my truck on the way home. So I just stopped and got gas. I'm all over the place right now, aren't I? I'm all over the place. What the hell's going on? Okay, rewind, edit, blah, 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 blah. Boom. Let's try this again. I gotta stop and get corn, some horse feed, some deer cane, and a couple other things for the deer. I know someone's like, oh, you use bait. Yeah, I use bait to get them in front of the camera. That's about it. I don't really hunt over the shit. But anyway, I'm done flapping my lips here. So, stick around for a little bit. Bear with me as I get used to this new camera I got. And this will be a decent video, I think. I'm just going to show you how I set things up for ground hunting. And, yeah, so, see you in a short bit. Oh, that guy's tree stand still here. I can't tell if these are, what the hell these bur oaks are, or what they are. Oh my. A little bit has changed. Let's look around here. See, he's making a trail further into the woods. Nice. Oh, that's perfect right there. That's perfect. For me, anyway. Hope it stays there. Alright. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, that's a perfect little setup right there. Okay, so I like this. I like the fact that that's knocked down right there. That's a good sign for me. So as a ground hunter, I'm going to tell you guys right now, as a ground hunter and ground hunter only, this right here, this big deadfall from up there, that was a healthy tree at one point, not too long ago. Anyway, this downfall is going to be a huge, huge, huge advantage to me right now. Because last year, if you guys recall, I would sit right about there and, you know, hunt all this. But now I can use this right here to my advantage. That downfall. I shot a deer, I think it was right about there last year. Right there's where he was standing at when I shot him, about 10 yards from here. So anyway, what I have going on right now, minus the bugs all over me already. I got 2 trail cameras, and I got a, what is this, like 2 pounds of turbo turnip. To make this simple and smart and sweet, I'm going to try to plant turbo turnips out here for several reasons. Reason 1, there is no ag fields, there is no designated food source in one location for these deer for a long ways. I mean, yeah, there's oak trees and there's, you know, creek beds and stuff, and there's grasses and stuff like that and small trees, but there is no definite food source for these deer around here. So I'm going to do something I've never done before, and that's try to plant a food source for these deer. What I'm looking for right now, middle of the day, is a good sunny spot close to this downfall. Now if this downfall is here, I want a sunny spot close to this downfall, within 50 yards. And I think I have something decent right here. I mean, I think that might work for what I want to do. So let me go ahead and get set up here and get started. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay. As you can see, my trail camera's right here. It is pointing to this general area right in here. Hope you guys can see that. So there's some sunlight right here. Not much canopy. Now in about a month and a half, the leaves will start slowly falling off the trees. This turbo turnip is super high yield deer food. I just happened to walk into this seed store earlier, found this in there. It says for the north, plant between August 1st, September 15th. We're right in the middle of that. Mid-America, August 15th, October 1st. So I think we're mid-America, not middle of the country, but we're like, you know, east to west from middle, kind of. So what I'm going to do is turn up some of this area right here where these ferns are growing, and throw some of this down. Try to get it in the soil a little bit. But what I'll show you guys real quick, most of you know I don't run trail cameras very often, but this place I do because I'm not here enough. This place here, it's an hour drive from the house. Super high productive location because there's so many deer, and it's so hard to hunt because it's, I mean, you can go a mile that way and not see nothing, a mile that way and see nothing, a mile this way almost see nothing. So it's just nothing but woods around here. It's like, it's kind of like hunting the, you know, North Mountains of Pennsylvania, but there's more deer and better genetics down here too. So what I have here, a trail camera, it's about 6.5 foot off the ground. You know, that's because I don't like the trail cameras, you know, waist high or chest high, because the deer, they see it, they smell it, it's kind of like a black eye to them almost. I have one bungee cord around it. Got some sticks behind it here to kind of angle it down to get a better view of this area. So what the trail camera sees is this. So hopefully it's a good depiction with the deer coming through here, because there's a, I know in years prior there's a trail right about here that crosses the creek. It's kind of soft right now. There's a trail over there I can see from that area. There's a bedding area back in here about 100-200 yards away. That's pretty open out through here. And then back in there about 150 yards, it gets really thick and really good bedding area. So this year my goal is to keep the deer coming from bedding areas to this location, or within, you know, 50 yards of this location, because the creek starts getting about waist deep right about here. So they cross before that. It's easier for them to cross, obviously. So what I'm going to do right now is time lapse this to set this up, make a mess, make some dirt, some soil, and throw this turnip seed down. So watch that for a little bit, see how it goes. You know, It's a good time to tell you guys, I have lost 64 pounds since December of last year. It is now August, and I've been working out, eating better. It does not get any easier to do manual labor. I don't care who says what. So anyway, okay, breath caught. So I have like a little, I don't know, 4x4 square here area, kind of cleared off. Those ferns are pretty easy to get out of the way. I should probably weed whacker along, get that out of the way. But anyway, I'm gonna throw some down here. I might throw some up there too in the sunshine, under the grass. Help it, germinate a little bit. But it claims begins attracting deer within 20 days. So I'm gonna plant this. This will be my November deer attractant. Hopefully early muzzleloader season, I get a big buck on this and kill it. That'd be my dream come true right there. But anyway, so throw some of this down. I'm not tilling the area. It says to till it up and broadcast it, X per square feet, whatever it says. 250 pounds per acre. 1/8 inch deep in the soil. So there's a lot of compost here, dead leaves and stuff. So I'm just gonna throw it down on that. See what happens. Nothing major to it, just basic hoopla. All right, I think my spot is picked out. Somebody's going to make a comment here. Right there. There's an old climber stand I have. I repurposed it. I'm not going up in the tree. I am literally waist high off the ground, just enough to get over all that deadfall, but I'm still in the deadfall. So about 50 yards over there is where I put that turnip, and then I'll walk over here and show you guys, because it's kind of hard to tell. So the turnip's over there, right? And well, that's probably a 25-yard shot from my stand, rather. But it wasn't 50 yards, 25 yards, right in there. And then you can see the top part of my stand's up here. There's a little opening right here, just enough to, all you should see if you're walking through here and you see a person there, you should see from my chest, top of my head's all you should see. You should not see my legs, my body, probably from here up. Now that's so I can draw back and shoot. I don't need anything else. Okay, I'll walk over here and show you. I gotta do some more trimming, I think. I'm sweating pretty good now. But so old climber stand. I don't know what brand. I found on the side of the road one day. I stopped and asked the guy if I can have it. Yep, they're trash. Take them. And they're doing a job for me. So as you see, it's a crooked tree, and that top piece is up that high because when you get in the platform, you got to get inside of it and bring it down to sit. So what I have is 2 ratchet straps holding it to the tree very tightly, stable, because it's a crooked tree. My access is from over there behind all this. Step on a log, up on the tree stand, good to go. I gotta get this, I think this branch right here is in my way. Other than that, it's pretty good. Cover from this side, cover from that side, cover in front of me. Big things, I got a good backdrop as well. That dead branch there, that's a good backdrop from all angles almost. I'm sweating. So, let me get up in this spot real quick and I'll show you how it looks from in the stand. So now I'm sitting right here. This is what I can see with my naked eye, without standing, without moving. I can just sit here, and as you see, I got a good backdrop both sides of me here. A decent side drop from this angle, but the deer aren't coming from that side, so this doesn't affect, even if they come on that side, they still can't come behind some brush. But what I was saying is, I'm off the ground, like literally waist high. I mean, you can't tell in the camera probably, but it's 3 foot. That's all it is. So when I tell people I ground hunt, this is what I mean. I'm on the ground. Like, this using this tree stand right now is new to me, but it works for this situation because I need to get just up enough to get over this brush. Usually what I would do, I use this brush to my advantage and sit on top of a log, or, you know, I'd sit right here, you know, somewhere on this log and use that for my sit. But to me, this is the same thing. 3 feet that way, my feet are on the ground over there from where I'm sitting right now. But anyway, when I stand up, I gotta get this branch trimmed just a little bit right here, because right over there, if you can see it or not, that's where my turnips will be. So that's that. And, you know, I see the deer coming from this way. A lot of these are the this is like a holly tree, or they call them things. They stay green most of the season, so that's good cover. I can see deer from back here. You know, I can see over this knoll now. Before I couldn't see past this point, so now I can see all the property. So that's good. Put that camera arm there. I'll figure out how it's going to work, you know, in a few weeks. But a few more things to do. Real quick. I'm gonna get out of here. Cameras are on. Cameras are set up. I'm sweating. I'm hungry. I'm ready to hit the road for the day. So 5 more minutes of this bullshit, we'll get out of here. Last thing before I leave, I gotta put my food plot out. Right there. It's a poor man's food plot. Shelled corn, molasses, horse feed. Disclaimer: in the state of Maryland, it is legal to bait on private property only. We are on privately owned property right here. So, disclaimer, that's all. And stud blood, we them food plot boys hunting them big 2-pointers, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, food plot is installed. Food plot's growing very well. Let's see what it turns into in a few weeks. Anyway, guys and girls, keep it thick, keep it rugged. We'll catch you very soon, hopefully on our first velvet buck harvest of my lifetime. Hopefully. That's what all this is for, just to kill a big buck in velvet in several weeks. So, all right, catch you.